All right, welcome to the stream, everybody. We're gonna hop right in right now. I'm Van Heckel,
And I'm Harry B. Johnston.
and let's get right into it.
Today we got some fine Rocket League to be played. We're looking between SAU versus GMU Gold.
And honestly, yeah,
I think it'll be a fire game. Hopefully see some sick goals, maybe a couple aerials here and there. Maybe another hat trick from last time we casted.
yeah, hopefully. I know Schlunkers isn't playing tonight. Neither is Gatormelon.
Oh.
Emergency sub Cypher in.
So the lineup is looking like Cypher, Flame, and Skies.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's a pretty dynamic trio.
It should be. It should be. It looks like making sure everybody's signed in, readying up.
So Carter, tell us, have these guys had some practice in, some getting those like mental reps in before this game at all, or?
Yeah, I know Gator was in Texas this last weekend, so I know they were working on some games Friday, working on some in-house scrims.
All right,
Brent
here we
taking
go.
it right to the net.
Nice save from Flamethrower and a demo from Cypher. Still trying to keep it up on the side of SAU. Ball still going live. Flame clears it.
50.
We're watching GMU try and piece together a defense. While
Sky
Sky's on the offense.
Off the backboard.
Almost
Cypher
in from
almost
Cypher. Cypher almost with a double touch.
Flame getting back. Flame pinching it off the wall.
What a good save to keep this offensive play alive.
Cypher goes up. He hits it. Oh, Flame just barely misses it.
All right, here we go. Sky kind of putting it back up for SAU.
Centering it for Flame. Oh.
Orange clears it over the head of Cypher. SAU back on the defense right now. Looks like a goal.
Nice.
And there you go, guys. GMU has the first goal of this series. I'd say that was a pretty good opening kickoff. I think both teams had opportune times to both be on offense and defense. And
I agree. I would agree.
just the little things, I think, is what got that ball in that net there.
Yeah. I think there was some really good defense. Honestly, I think that we were getting lucky that the ball wasn't centered more earlier.
Yeah. All right, and SAU back on the defense. Cypher up in the air trying to get it out of SAU's side. It's now back onto the side of GMU. GMU trying to put a play together, it seems like, but Sky's quickly
taking it right up.
Here we go, and Cypher back on the defensive end. Trying to keep it as far away from the net as possible. Flame with a nice clear.
Bren's getting back.
Looks like Bren is now making Flame work for it.
Cypher just got demoed.
Here we go. SAU just trying to keep this play up until their third guy gets back in.
Yep.
Down the field for SAU.
That's in. That's a goal.
What a shot from GESU.
Looks like SAU is just playing too forward there almost.
You think they just hadn't regrouped? And
I think the urgency and the emergency substitutes kind of throwing game off a little bit.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's going to be nice to see how the boys adapt as the game goes on.
Gotcha. Kind of take this first game to kind of fill it out, see what works, see what ebbs and flows.
Exactly.
Looks like an open net almost for the side of GMU. Silv just barely misses the goal right there. Cypher trying to get it cleared.
Off the right wall.
Man, look at these boys fly. I kind of like that little car decal right there for Bren right there. Kind of looks nice and clean. Yeah. Flame just kind of, it looks like he's kind of stalling for his team. Spark with the great save on the side of SAU. Ball's back into mid. Silv put it up.
Silv going up for the double touch. Oh, teammate accidentally messes that up, it looks like.
GSU trying to recover that.
Off the backboard, setting up Silv really well. Luckily, Flamethrower is able to get there just in time.
Silv just right underneath the ball, but it's now back up. He goes for it. He's dribbling up in the air. Oh, and his teammate knocked it out. Flame maybe with the free goal. Oh, just barely off.
Very close. Cypher just missing it.
All right, we got Flame trying to clear it off of the side from SAU's goal.
From the looks here, it looks like SAU just needs to slow down and take control of the ball.
Yeah, I'd say that's kind of what they need to do. I think they're playing really good defensively. I think just offensively, that urgency that you were talking about earlier is just kind of starting to get to them a little too much.
I would agree.
We see a demo on the side of SAU.
Cypher goes up. Sylv gets there before you can hit it.
Flame does a flip. Sky trying to clear it out the goal. GSU trying to make a play.
Nice hit, Cypher.
Passes it to Sylv. Sylv's up on the backboard. And that's in. That's a third goal in
that's
here.
That's a hat trick from guess who?
For GMU. I know, Carter. What do you think about those couple of plays where GMU, it seemed to look like they actually had the ball into the net for that point, and it seemed like their team almost like
it almost seems like they're trying to sabotage.
Yeah, it's kind of looked interesting. And we're back again with the fourth tip-off. Now on the side of SAU. Flame just trying to play some defense, try to clear it out.
Sky's trying to take that control.
GSU with a bump. Back on the side of SAU here. Flame trying to get it past. Cypher up in mid. Put it up for his team. But Sylv with the save. There. Sky still trying to keep this play.
Sky. Looks like it's going right to Flame.
Okay. And
Brent's setting up for his teammate Cypher with a nice hit.
But Flame just barely gets beat there. We got 1 minute left, ladies and gentlemen, in this very intense series.
Close game one. Sky misses.
Brandon up on the sidewall of SAU.
Centering it for Sylv.
Sylv almost pushed it back in. Cypher with the save, though, for SAU. GMU still trying to keep a play alive. I'd say SAU is playing some very solid defense right now.
I would agree.
Let's see. Flames on the back wall. Trying to just clear it out onto the other side. Sylv going up. Keeps it up in the air in the back. What is that, right corner?
You know, with how much it's spinning, I'm not really too sure.
Facts. It's almost like I'm on a merry-go-round right now at a carnival. All right, we got 10 seconds left.
It's looking like this map's going to go in favor of GMU.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. That's our first game, and it goes in the side of GMU with a score of 3-0. I think like we talked about earlier, I think SAU is just trying to take in that this first game to just kind of see the ebb and flows of the team. You know, like you brought up, that emergency sub probably threw in a wrench of those pregame plans and all that kind of stuff. So I think after this first game, the SAUBs will be on a better standing foot to adapt and actually be able to like piece some plays together.
I'd agree. I wonder if there was a little bit of a difficulty in the lobby. You know, we had the connection error.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
For a little bit.
Sorry, I think we're back now. All right, and here we go for the second map. And here we go with the tip-off. A nice 50 in mid. See what the Bees are trying to come up with here. Just barely missed from one of our players. Sylv up the middle onto the side of SAU. Takes it up onto the wall. Flame trying to contest.
Flame's trying to get out of the net.
There you go.
Nice little hit from Sky. Okay.
Brent hits it up on the side of GMU.
SAU just needs to play smart. Play together.
Oh, is Cypher going to be set up for an opportunity? But Sylv in the rescue. Flames back up in the air.
Flame.
Here we go. The ball back up in the air.
Yep.
Seems like GMU has some really good ball control right now in this.
I'd agree. I think they're really just playing really well off each other. That's the third demo I've seen today. For GMU, SAU is yet to get one.
Seems like GMU is playing
more coordinated.
Yeah. Tight enough where they can be there to support each other, but not too tight that it can mess up any pre-existing plan. Sylv now up. The ball is up and over. Sky going for the clear for SAU with the save. GSU trying to keep it alive for GMU.
Flame centering it.
It gets bumped out. Now back into mid for Cypher. Up over Sky, and that's another goal for GMU here.
Yep. Brent's first goal of the night.
Sheesh.
I see them getting on the board.
I like that little like water drop sound that it makes when the ball goes in the net. It goes boink. Kind of nice because it looks like rain's happening on the field right now. Sky now on the left side of the court. GSU trying to stall this push. Flame trying to push it up into the side of SAU, almost with the score, but Brent gets that nick of a time save.
Silva's taking it. Silva's pushing hard.
There you go. Nice block. What is that from Sky there?
Brent centers it. Nice
There
little
you
bump
go.
out from Cypher. Almost looks like they were trying to go for the fake.
Ooh, nice save there
Nice.
from Cypher. That was a little dicey.
Some good defense from SAU right there.
Kind of seemed almost like both sides were kind of confused on like kind of what to do. They were all there and the ball was just kind of stalling.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'd be like, huh. All right, let's see here. Cypher just trying to get back into position for his team. Cypher, oh, he got a little defensive bump there.
Nice
save.
Okay. Cypher only 3 boos, can't really do much. Oh, gets 100.
That's
And
another
there's
demo on the
demo.
side of GMU. Spark doing some interesting flips right there. Flame playing in net. He goes up to save it. Just barely misses.
Finally, SAU getting a demo.
See,
Need to take advantage of this. It's a 3v2 right now.
nice save from Cypher there. Looks like they're just trying to contest and keep this ball as far away from the net as possible. Flame get that clear in that corner, but quickly GMU responds. Putting it right back onto the side of SAU.
SAU needs to take control here. They need to
Silva
get
up.
out of their side.
Another demo on the side of GMU. Looks like Cypher's down right now. Jesse gets a beat off of Flame in mid. Silva up in the air, setting it for his team. Almost a save here.
Gets it. Brent on the board again.
All right, so Carter, let's say that you're in the heat of this fierce battle here. What would you say as like as their teammate, just try and come up with this next game plan for this last minute and a half?
I think the first thing would just be, hey, focus up. We're still in this. There's a minute 38 seconds. A lot can happen in a minute 38 seconds.
That's facts, bro. A minute 38 could be the difference between getting like a McDouble from McDonald's or just some fries. You could get a whole meal.
Minute 38 could be whether you see ads before the movie or the movie starting.
Oh, that's facts. And there we go.
Brent with the hat trick. That's 2 games in a row. 1 hat trick each for GMU. 2 different players, too.
At that point, you might as well just be wearing a cowboy hat, like out of 2 ball caps, Stack one on top of each other.
I mean, it just looks more right now like GMU is just playing more coordinated, more together.
There we go.
Oh, what a bump.
Interesting bump. Seems like the Bees are taking a more offensive side of the approach for this ball here. Almost a score from Sky, but just barely gets bumped off. Flame trying to play defensive, try to keep that ball over on the side of GMU. But GMU gets it back on SAU.
How about the save?
Sky just trying to dribble it up on the side of GMU.
Off the wall. Cypher taking it up again.
GSU just kind of stalling on the wall right now, trying to get it back to the side of SAU and away from their orange goal. Cypher gets it in.
Cypher with the demo.
Looks like SAU might get this point. They're starting to try and center and play for each other.
Cypher's been playing some phenomenal defense this game.
I'd say so. I'd say he's got some pretty good saves, and I think he's been the only one on the side of SAU to get some demos for his team.
I agree.
Flame almost with the goal for SAU, but just in the nick of time gets it stolen away from him. Let's see if he can get it back.
Center.
Ball's up in the middle of the net. GSU just trying to clear it. Ball's back on the side of SAU.
Cypher immediately bringing it back to the side of GMU.
Silv just playing it off the wall right now. Flame trying to get it beat back. The ball's now on the side of SAU with under 10 seconds to go. Silv is up, trying to dunk it down, but SAU stops him. Ball's still up. And there we go, ladies and gents. That is game 2 in the side of GMU Gold. I'd say that the Bees were looking a lot better, I think, towards the end of this second game. They were starting to get that like ebb and flow there. They were almost there with a couple of their goals. It was just kind of like some odd timing from the side of GMU, or just just that slight degree of hitting the goalpost versus getting inside the net. I think SAU just gotta continue playing for each other. I mean, taking those shots, and eventually they'll start falling into that net and
It's
start
looking like
getting the
there's gonna be
points
a
up
timeout
there.
here. Yeah, it's looking like there's gonna be a timeout right here, on the side of SAU. So we're gonna take a brief intermission, and we'll be back when the game's back.
Yes, sir.
And it's looking like they're coming back right away.
Looks like we got this lobby set up. So we've talked a lot about what GMU's been doing good and stuff. Let's talk about a little bit about maybe what's SAU doing that is also benefiting them. It's just not quite to the caliber yet that GMU is doing.
I don't know if they're doing it on purpose, but their defense has been pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's really uncoordinated, but it's getting done.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be the perfect save. It's a save. So as long as we're keeping them out like we have been for the most part, I know we've just lost the last 2 games 3-0, but frankly, both of these games could have easily been they could have scored way more than 3. So,
hey, bro, sometimes the best thing to, counter a coordinated offense is maybe a little bit of some discoordinated defense, and it seems to be working out a little bit.
Yeah. While we're waiting for this game to get going, the viewers have been asking, what's your favorite car?
My favorite car?
In-game or out-of-game?
For out-of-game, I probably do a Skyline specifically from Too Fast, Too Furious. I like, Paul Walker's little Skyline there, the little blue LEDs, the silver bullet as they call it in the film. In-game, I'd probably go with the Batmobile. It's just iconic.
It's hard not to go for the Octane in-game for me, But out-of-game, catch me in an Audi R8.
An Audi R8?
They don't make them anymore, but...
You want to go like Tony Stark Audi?
I don't think it would hurt.
You don't think it would hurt?
I think an Audi or, 1968 black Chevy Impala with a white interior.
Yeah?
Quite fantastic.
See, when you say the white interior, I immediately think of the delicious snack of ho-ho.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm kind of hungry. Even though we just ate dinner like 20 minutes ago.
Hey. Let's win, and then we can eat.
Yeah, I could go for some food. Oh, my lord. Oh, we're still in this timeout left. Let's see here. 2:25 left on a 5-minute timer. Intriguing. In Call of Duty, we don't really get these timeouts or the timers. I think it's kind of interesting that games like Rocket League or I think Overwatch can also take like those timeouts and just kind of reset, regroup. I know that sometimes for Call of Duty, I wish I kind of had that opportunity to just like shake off the stress, the nerves in a little bit, maybe a bad game or two, and just kind of like be able to refocus and center in.
Yeah, I mean, we get the time in between maps really to do that, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't... The time they have between maps is a lot shorter than ours because we got to set up the whole lobby. There's a lot more that goes into setting up our games than theirs.
Oh, that's very fair. I guess we kind of have like a timeout. Oh, we're making a sub. I wonder, could it be the Gator Melon coming back?
I'm willing to bet you it's Schlonkers.
You think Schlonkers is gonna come in and maybe tear up the field a couple times?
Now listen, guys, I'm just saying, Schlonkers comes in. This can still go the mile.
You think so? Maybe make the other team burn some rubber?
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. Schlonkers just
oh, my lord. We got Schlonkers. Schlonkers, correct me if I'm wrong, he did the hat trick last time we casted, correct?
That would be correct.
Oh, Lord. If that same Schlonkers shows up today, ladies and gentlemen, I think GMU
might have a match in our hands.
Yeah, I think GMU might get a little surprise shocker to deal with. Do you think he gets any, like, cool, like, celebrations for scoring a goal? I noticed this time there's not as much as, like, the cool after effects.
Yeah,
it's just, like, the
really,
default kind of, like, poof.
Yeah.
Reminds me of a dust bunny.
So.
From Subway? I could go for a sub from Subway. Silva and I must be on that same wavelength, bro.
I disagree.
You don't want a sub from Subway?
I don't think it is sub from Jimmy John's.
We'll come back to that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back off with Rocket
off.
League. Sky putting it back up on the side of SAU. Silv trying to set up an offensive play here. Flame.
All right. GMU with another demo.
Schlong's now back in. We can see him in his little teal car right there on the Octane. Schlonker with the save and pop up, trying to get it up over 1. GSU might score off this. Oh, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the first goal of the game here. It seemed like Flame was just a little bit out of position and reach to try and get that extra flip to save that goal on the side for the Bees, but it's okay. We still got like 4.5 minutes. We can come back from, just a 1-goal deficit. Here we go. Let's see if the Bees can try and even the odds right now. Schlonk's flipping it up in the side of GMU.
For his teammates, but they're both playing back. Looks like neither of them have boost.
Silv up. Flame trying to clear it off the side of SAU and put it on the side of GMU.
Flame out of boost.
Trying to just be it. Oh, and that might be a goal.
Flamethrower with the goal.
Sheesh, look at that geometry dash celebration.
First SAU goal of the night.
Let's go. And with no boost, BTW. Look
backwards?
at that backflip. Wow. Kind of like Toe Mater, bro, driving backwards.
Some might even say put her in reverse tear.
And we're back in. The Bees are now even with GMU. Tip off in the favor
Bees are playing
of SAU.
aggro.
Schlong's now trying to get back, trying to support Flame in the defensive end of SAU. Flame keeping it up in the mid. Fakes out 1. Schlong's back with the just a nick of a time of a score or a save there from GSU. Seems like they're playing wall ball almost on the side of GMU. Schlong's got it up over 1. Oh, beats another.
Oh,
Flame in the save the SAU here, trying to contest it. Trying to disrupt any offensive play that the GMU is trying to put together here. Ooh, Flame. Doing some flippy flips. Oh, my lordy lord. That is his second
on the board
goal.
Again.
Man,
what a shot from Flamethrower.
He just toasted the competition right there.
Schlong has been a great teammate. He could have easily hit that himself.
All right, and the Bees are up 2-1. Here we go with our 4th kickoff in this this match right now. Sky's up.
Oh, off the backboard? No.
Almost a quick repeat of that previous score for the Bees.
Nobody's back for SAU.
Flame just trying to be there for the team. Man, look at him fly, bro. When they fly, it reminds me of Toy Story. At the end with Buzz Lightyear. It's not flying. It's falling in style. Straight facts.
Reminds me more of Cocaine Bear. But we can talk more about that later.
All right, bet. Schlonker is just trying to make an offensive play, stall for his team. Sky gets that follow-up. Sky almost put it in, but still just with the nick time save.
Ooh, Schlonker just barely loses that 50. Flame goes up for it.
Trying to get it kind of cleared off the side from SAU. Schlonks is up.
Oh.
Brennan for a quick counterplay.
Will Flame save? Oh, it's just over Flame.
Oh, and hey, look, we got a cool little celebration. Got like a cherry blossom tree or something. Flame just so close.
Hey,
ooh.
This game's a lot closer than the last 2 have been. So
That's
let's see how competitive this is.
The tip-off goes in the way of GMU there. I see you just barely misses the kickoff. Oh, Schlonks gets it up over 1. Oh, wow, but Bren clicks to score. Whew. I think For that round specifically, I think it's just the fact that SAU just barely missed that tip-off, I think is kind of what immediately put SAU on, like, the back pedal there.
Exactly. They've been playing really aggro off the start of each round, so being slowed down like that's bound to affect them.
There you go. Schlonkers gets that 50, though. Quick to erase from last round. SAU trying to put it up. Sylv with a save somehow. Schlonks now trying to keep it on the side of GMU, trying to put them on the defense.
Oh, and
Flame, get that save. Oh, no. So close.
Just through there. Just get the backup, really.
He got that first save, but just not quite there to get that second one.
There for the rebound.
All right, but it's okay. We still got a minute 45. The Bees can still, find their way to get the sting. Sky keeping on the left side of the field for GMU. GMU gets the ball back.
Schlonkers.
Contesting. Trying to make this play set up for his team. Flames up. Ooh, he did a little curlicue.
Flame. Schlonkers goes up again.
Oh, he got it up over one, it seems like. Oh, they're looking like they're trying to fake each other out right there. Flame, nice block. Oh, but that gets right back over him from GESU. SAU just trying to keep this ball on the other side. Sylv flying.
It's right there for Sky. Just over him.
Up in the ball is coming back.
Schlonk's the only one back for SAU.
Schlonk, over Schlonk. See if the Bees can try and get this defense. A pass maybe to Schlonk?
45 seconds here for SAU. They need to score here.
They got it. It's kind of up right now. Flame maybe with the score? Oh, just barely off, bro. Sky just trying to recenter that ball. Up over Schlonkers. SAU might be in trouble here. Oh, what? I thought that was a save. Let's try and watch this one back. GE's up. Oh,
he just rarely hits that.
Oh, that's
the bounce.
Tough. Unlucky bounce. It's all right, guys. We're still in it. We're still in it. Ooh.
Centers it.
Almost. Flame trying to get back. Gets that saved. Get up for the double. Oh, no. GMU gets that second score. It seems like this one they've kind of matched the Bees' aggressiveness right now and almost kind of ramped it up a notch almost, it seems like.
I'd agree.
And they're playing really close-knit, tight together, so they get a lot of those follow-ups, even if that first initial touch just doesn't get in the goal right there. All right, but the tip-off goes in favor for SAU. Oh, demoed on Schlonk. Sky puts it up for Flame. Bren gets that save. And ladies and gentlemen, there is game 3.
For the winner of tonight's match, GMU gold.
I think it was a good game played from both teams on both fronts. I think with the case of the emergency sub, I think the Bees just kind of faced a couple challenges out of game that may have impacted their in-game skills and stuff like that. But it's okay. We bounce back. We figure out how to recover, and I think we'll be set for next week's match.
I'd agree.
I think that's pretty much it. We got to see some cool after-party effects.
Yeah. We're going to take a brief intermission. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. All right. So after talking with the team for a little bit, we're not going to be doing an interview tonight. So we'll be back next week with some more Rocket League.
I think I could go for some more Rocket League next week. Yeah. Probably Monday.
I know this week coming up, we've got some Overwatch. We've got some Call of Duty, maybe on stream this week. We've got some League of Legends, some Smite. So just stay tuned. Check out the Twitter at SAU Esports. That's it.
Come support the boys.
For real, for real. All right. I've been Van Heckel.
And I am HBC